just feels like they just said, let's leave Nigeria as a fool. Everybody just started running. Yeah, let's go. Without even exaggerating, I feel like I've seen over 15 relocation vlogs pop up on my YouTube home feed, like in the past 2 to 3 weeks. Over 15, if not more. And amongst the creators I actually watch and follow, at least 5 people have relocated. And sometimes I'm like, what's actually happening? Obviously it makes sense because it seems like this is a new session in the UK and a lot of people are traveling. A lot of Nigerians are traveling to the UK. Someone put on Twitter the other day that the UK is now the capital of Nigeria, and bruh, a lot of people are relocating to the UK. And it's very easy to see these vlogs and just start wondering, what am I really doing in my life? Am I in the right direction? Am I on the right path? Because why am I not making big moves like this? I understand you. I understand you. First things first, I think we even need to recognize that leaving your country, leaving your comfort zone, leaving where you call home and moving to a new country is a hard decision. It's a very big decision. And so first off, you need to even give the people who have made this decision a very big thumbs up, because it's a hard one. You're leaving everything you know and you're moving to a new place. You're making new friends. You're finding a new church. You're finding new jobs. You're working. You're going to school, getting a new degree. Guys, school is not for the weak. Let me just tell you, school is not for the weak. Getting a degree is not beans. Even if it's 1 year or 2 years, school is still a big deal. Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot to actually decide to do that. Apart from the decision, it takes a lot from them. The money again, the money. When I watch some relocation videos, I'm just like, sorry, huh? What? It's a lot of money. When I see people talk about how much they paid for deposits and how much they did this and that, I'm like, it's a lot of money. It's taking a lot from them. I know some people have to take loans. I've been seeing that on Twitter recently. Some people take loans to leave the country, basically. Some people owe their schools, okay, and have to work to pay their school fees in installments and all those things. Like, it's a lot of money. And when you're watching these relocation videos, it's very easy for you to just focus on the glam, like, oh my god, this person just left the country, she got her visa, because they will only show you when they got their visa. They're not going to show you all the tears they cried, all the times they were delayed and they were waiting, all the prayers they prayed for things to click. Nobody's going to show you all those things. They only give you like the important good parts, which is actually okay, right? Nobody needs to come and cry on the internet. But I'm just trying to put in your mind that first off, it's a big and a hard decision. It's a very big decision, because you never really know. No matter how much you plan, you are still going away. So you never really know how things are going to happen there. You don't know if a pandemic is going to start and they'll shut it down. Like, it's so many factors. You don't know if you'll be able to cope with school. It's a lot of factors. So whenever you see those relocation vlogs, put at the back of your mind, right? This is something that the Holy Spirit just reminded me of, right? When you see those relocation vlogs, don't just think about, wow, this person is moving on, this person is making giant strides in life, this person is doing big things, and me, I'm here, I don't know what I'm doing in my life. Also put into perspective that relocation is not really, it's a sweet decision, because I know some people have waited their whole lives for it, right? As sweet as it is, understand that a lot has gone behind the scenes. It has taken months, for most of them even years, prepping for that, saving up for that, working towards it, delays up and down. You know, just know that it's taking a lot from them. Okay, so let's put that one at the back of your mind. Now, for those of us that are still here, okay, when you watch these videos, it's easy for you to just be like, God, are you sure I'm on the right path? Are you sure I should not start thinking about moving to the UK too? Like, I cannot even count how many times the possibility of living in the UK has crossed my mind in the past month. And that's just because I'm seeing it everywhere. People I look up to are moving. And to be very honest, relocation has never really appealed to me like that. Let me not even lie. Because I know that a lot of us try to act like nobody wants to stay in Nigeria. But to be very honest, I have never had a dream of living in another country. There are people who have legit dreamed about living in London, living in all these places since they were little kids. Like, they know that this is where they want to live. I've never really had that strong desire to live in another country permanently. Okay, but in the past month, I've thought about it that I'm actually, won't be bad, you know. Last, I can do this, I can do that. I'm lucky, like I'm about to sleep and I'm thinking about the possibilities. I'm closing my eyes, I'm thinking about the possibilities of raising children, the kind of jobs I would do, and all those things. Like I'm already the idea is already forming in my heart, and just because I'm seeing it everywhere. And to be very honest, it's not today that people started relocating. It's not today that people started living in Nigeria. But for some reason, this time it seems like a mass exodus because first off, I think people are tired. Okay, I think 2020 really broke people. A lot of people that have watched their videos, especially family people, you will hear that it was in 2020 that they solidified their decision to leave Nigeria for a lot of people, right? I also thought about it in 2020 that, be like, say this country, the way it's going, I think I'm gonna, you know, leave it for you people. Okay, so I think a lot of people thought about it then. A lot of people made decisions then that I'm leaving this country, I'm going to do this with my life and stuff. And the thing is, people have always traveled for their masters, but I think now more people are signing up for that opportunity. But these days, it just feels like they just said, let's leave Nigeria as a fool. Everybody just started running. Yeah, let's go, let's go. That's exactly how it feels. And I just want to say that if you're one of those people that you actually have the desire to leave the country, maybe you want to do your master's somewhere, or maybe you're still in your process, okay? Maybe you're still waiting for your funds. Maybe you're still waiting for anything you're waiting for. Maybe you're waiting to get your first degree so you can travel. Don't get so focused on the fact that everybody's living in Nigeria and I'm here. And let comparison make you start getting jealous of people you should be inspired by. Let me say it again. Don't let comparison make you jealous or envious of people you should be inspired by. Yes, I know it feels like people are doing big things. And I know some of these people that relocate make it seem like they are now superior to all of us here because they've jackpot and we have not. And we don't know what we're doing with our lives. I know some of them make it seem like that. But for a lot of them, they're really just sharing their journey, right? Don't let comparison and jealousy make you envious of people that you should be inspired by, envious of people that you should start learning from, envious of people that when they are talking in their videos, explaining their process, you should take paper and biro and start writing because you also want it. Don't see, I know you feel bad. I know sometimes it feels you're happy for them, but there's that, God, how far, what's happening? Especially if it's something that you also desire or something you've been working towards and maybe you have just not been able to get around to it. Don't be so clouded by jealousy and comparison that you don't learn from them, that you're not inspired, that you're not tapping into their testimonies. Those things are replicable. Tell yourself that if this person could go for this, when is my turn? It's going to be this easy for me. A lot of these people have gone through these things to show you examples. Some of them are giving you names of agencies they used. They're literally like simplifying their entire processes. They have like videos explaining the entire thing. Don't just watch it with jealousy. Watch it and say, okay, if I also want this, I can learn from them. I can be inspired by them. I can see their lifestyle. Where did they rent their house? How did they rent their apartment? How much are they paying? So that your work will be easier for you. Now, for those of us like me, that we know that we're not leaving Nigeria anytime soon. We have unfinished business here, first of all. Okay, before I leave Nigeria, I have unfinished business. I'm not done with my education. I need to get that MBBS. I need to do there's just a lot to do before I think about relocating. It's very easy for you to start wanting things that probably not in God's plan for your life simply because you're seeing all these people doing it and it's easy. I'm telling you, because I know how it feels like. So I'm not even coming from a place of condemnation. I'm coming from a place of understanding. I actually understand how that feels. I'm just here to remind you that you should stay on course. Stay on course. Don't get distracted. Don't lose focus, at least not for too long. This is why I'll always recommend a relationship with God, because bro, I don't even know how people are doing this without him, man. If God is the one leading you, if God is your anchor, if you are right where he wants you to be and you're just following him, if he says go here, you go. If he says do this, you do. When you're following God like that, it's hard for you to stay there for too long, because immediately you remember that the person that's leading you sabi road. Okay, the person that's leading you sabi road. He knows the end from the beginning. Okay, he's not bound by time. So if God says stay here, there's a reason why he says stay here, because it will be very unfortunate if you let the pressure of the relocation and everybody leaving to start making you second guess God's plans for your life. That's why it's important for you to go and sit with God. Let him give you a blueprint for your life. Let him tell you you're right where you're meant to be. And I love God because he's such a reassuring father. God will reassure you and let you know you're right where you're meant to be. you're doing exactly what I'll have you do part-time. Don't worry. Another thing I want to remind you of is that while you are here, don't live like your life is incomplete. Don't live like a victim. Don't live like you're underprivileged. I know some people that relocate make it seem like they are now superior human beings and you don't know what you're doing in your life and you don't have sense. If you even tell some people that you don't want to relocate, they make it seem like, are you sure that some nuts have not removed? Okay, are you sure that you're ambitious enough? I know people make it seem like that, but even if you know that you plan to leave, but it's just not time, or you are like me, you still have a degree to finish, there's still some things you need to do here, things you need to build. Don't live like a victim in Nigeria. I know Nigeria is hard. I know sometimes it seems like, is this a country or what? Like, what's actually going on? But make sure that you are living a full life. Okay? Don't live like a zombie. Don't just exist. Live a full life. Because make no mistake, people are making it in Nigeria. Because by the time you think that your life is not complete until you jackpot like everybody, or everybody's jackpot except you, and you're just living your life like, yeah, everybody's doing it except me. Oh my God, I'm so underprivileged. Oh my God, I'm not making it in life. My life is so this, my life is so that. By the time you start living like that, even when doors are opening for you in Nigeria, you won't be able to see them. Do you realize that the money that some people are using to relocate, they made it in Nigeria? Maybe there are things you need to start up in Nigeria, things you need to build in Nigeria that will open doors for you to leave eventually. You don't know. Don't be so clouded. I just want to jackpot. I just want to jackpot. That's all that's in your mind. And every other thing that's happening here, you're not even living. You're not present. You can't see opportunities because all that you can think about is jackpot, jackpot, jackpot. So when doors are opening in Nigeria, for you to potentially make a lot of money, for you to change your life, for you to upgrade your career, you can't see. Because all you can think about is, if I don't leave Nigeria, I'm not fine. If I don't leave Nigeria, I've not made it. And it's not true. It's not true. I always remind myself that my Father is the creator of the universe. And anywhere I am, I can prosper. Anywhere I am, I can flourish. I know that where you live is a very big factor to a lot of things, right? And I know that there are some places that you're living in that just make certain things easier. But I always tell myself that wherever I'm planted, I flourish. I feel like I should do a new video about how to actually enjoy your life, because I promised myself that this life God has given me, I will enjoy it. I made that decision last year and I'm glad I did. I told myself I will enjoy my life. I'll not wait till I'm rich. I'll not wait till I have all the numbers. I'll not wait till I relocate. Don't wait. Don't wait till all those things happen before you enjoy your life. Don't postpone your joy and your happiness to when you jackpot. No, don't do that. While you're here, live a full life. Eat all the Nigerian food that you can afford. When you're eating that, Father, enjoy the taste. Savour it very well. Even if you're just going to visit your friend down the street, while you're with them, be present. Enjoy it. And again, I know it's hard. I'm not even oblivious to the fact that things are getting really bad in Nigeria. There are times that I will cry and bawl my eyes out and be like, God, why was I born in this country? Because of the way things are going. So if you've been losing your peace over this whole relocation thing, this whole jackpot thing, you're just wondering, what am I doing with my life? Are you sure I'm really meant to be here? And you've not been feeling motivated to even like run your business or start that thing because it just feels like what you're doing is inferior to what other people who jackpot are doing. Give yourself peace. When you see people's relocation vlogs, be happy for them. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. It's not everything I say I watch, because there's some that really don't concern me. If you need to slow down with the relocation vlogs you're watching, you can slow it down. Maybe watch only a few. That's okay. All right, you don't need to cloud your mind with relocation content. Whether you have little or you have much, make sure that you're making effort, intentional effort to enjoy your life here. Don't live like your life is incomplete. Don't lose your peace over this thing, okay? And God will help all of us. And when people tell you that they are relocating, pray for them. Yes, you'll be sad. Your friend is leaving you. That person that is so dear to your heart is leaving you. Pray for them. If you can buy them food stuff, things they'll take along, buy it. If you can't buy anything, tell them, can I come and help you pack? Okay? Make sure that you don't let any seed of resentment, any seed of jealousy or envy get planted. Because trust me, it's not going to help you. Okay? It's not going to help you. It will only make things worse for you. Enjoy the life that you have. The fact that you have life, the fact that you are a student or you are working, that you are watching me right now means you have so many privileges. Don't be so blind to the privileges that you have in Christ and in your secular life. Don't be so blind to them that you stop living. Don't be so blind to them and you think that your life starts after you have jackpot. Make sure that while you're here, you are making impact. Make sure that you are doing what God will have you do part-time. wherever he has planted you. Okay, so guys, I really hope this video was helpful and encouraging. I think I did this video for myself as well, because I also do not want any seed of jealousy or comparison. I also do not want to lose sight of what God is doing in my life and what He will have me do here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, like the video if you actually liked it, and share with people you think will find it helpful and encouraging. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.